Top 6 beans that help reduce knee pain and strengthen joints. Do your knees feel weaker every time you climb the stairs? Sometimes, just a few steps can make your knees feel like they're about to give out. I know that feeling, and it's not just aging. It's your knees quietly calling for help. Hi there, I'm Dr. Sam Wells. Today, I want to share with you 6 simple yet powerful types of beans that have helped hundreds of my older patients reduce knee pain and walk with ease again. This isn't some miracle cure, it's nature doing what it's always done. When you eat right, your body knows how to heal, just as it's been designed to do for millions of years. And the 5th bean on the list, I call it the knee joint savior, is something you probably never thought of. Stick with me till the end of this video, because the last part might just change your life starting today. Let me tell you a story about Linda, one of my 68-year-old patients from Michigan. When she came to see me, she was walking with a cane. Her knees ached constantly, especially in the mornings. We didn't start with pills. We started with food. I guided her to add a few kinds of beans into her daily meals. Easy to find, easy to cook, and packed with plant protein and natural calcium. About 6 weeks later, Linda called me, sounding surprised and happy. "Doctor, this morning I climbed all 15 stairs without the pain. This isn't magic. It's simple science. Plant-based protein helps rebuild muscle tissue around the joints. Natural calcium strengthens bone density. And some beans even have natural anti-inflammatory compounds that ease swelling and joint pain. If you're looking for a natural way to heal your knees, start with what's on your plate. Trust me, it can make more of a difference than you think. If this sounds helpful, share this video with someone older you care about. And don't forget to hit subscribe on Wellness Unfolds so you won't miss out on more videos made just for your golden years. Lima Beans. A small bowl a day could help you stand up without wincing from knee pain. If you want something gentle, easy to eat, and good for your joints, Lima beans are a wonderful gift from nature. Many people don't realize that lima beans are packed with calcium and magnesium. These 2 minerals are crucial for maintaining bone density and fighting off osteoporosis, one of the reasons our knees weaken as we age. I remember my grandmother, a petite woman who often complained about sharp knee pain every morning. I suggested she swap her morning milk for a small bowl of steamed lima beans, or maybe a soft bean soup with some veggies. A few weeks later, on a sunny morning, she told me, "Sweetie, I got out of bed today and my knees didn't make a sound." I truly believe small changes in our meals can lead to big improvements in daily life. You can steam lima beans, cook them into a soft, easy to digest soup, or toss them with a little olive oil and cilantro for a warm salad. It's tasty, gentle on digestion, and most importantly, it nourishes your joints from the inside out. Let me ask you, have you ever tried lima beans? If yes, drop a comment and share your thoughts or your favorite recipe. And if this helped you, don't hesitate to share the video with your loved ones. And make sure to subscribe to Wellness Unfolds, because the next bean I'm going to talk about might just surprise you. Chickpeas. A spoonful of hummus a day might calm the inflammation in your knees. Chickpeas are one of the oldest crops ever cultivated by humans. And what's fascinating is that modern research is confirming what ancient wisdom already knew. Chickpeas can truly support healthier knees. Why? Because chickpeas are rich in plant-based protein, the raw material your body uses to build cartilage around your joints. Even more interesting, chickpeas contain a B vitamin, specifically B6, that naturally helps reduce inflammation, which is key for those with arthritis. One of my patients, Helen, 72 years old from California, used to have knee pain every time the weather changed. I gave her just one suggestion. Replace the fatty sauces she usually had at lunch with a spoon of chickpea hummus. After 6 weeks, she called, excited, "Sam, I'm not exaggerating. My knees really don't hurt like before. I can go grocery shopping without my cane now." It's no coincidence that the Mediterranean diet, known for its low rates of osteoporosis, includes chickpeas daily. From hummus to chickpea salads, even light chickpea soups, people have made this humble legume a best friend for their bones. If you don't enjoy eating whole beans, try making chickpea porridge with a bit of quinoa and soft vegetables. Easy to digest and good for your joints. Or make your own hummus at home. Just cook the chickpeas and blend them with garlic, lemon juice, and extra virgin olive oil. Let me ask you, have you ever tried hummus? If so, leave a comment and tell me what you think. And if you found this helpful, don't hesitate to share the video with your loved ones. Subscribe to Wellness Unfolds, because the next 4 types of beans will surprise you. Black beans. This black beauty is like a natural shield for your knees. Every single day, I used to think black beans were just good for kidneys and cooling the liver, as many traditional beliefs suggest. But the deeper I looked into modern research, the more amazed I became. Black beans turn out to be one of the strongest anti-inflammatory legumes, thanks to a powerful compound called anthocyanin. That's the very pigment that gives black beans their deep color. It's also a strong antioxidant, helping slow down micros, damage in your joints, where your knees bear your weight every day. I'll never forget Bob, a 72-year-old gentleman from Texas. Every summer, when I asked what his favorite treat was, he'd smile and say, black bean sweet soup, but don't worry, Doc, I skip the sugar. I just cook it with a bit of orange peel and fresh ginger. He said it was light on his stomach and seemed to ease his knee pain after long walks in the park. I believe him, because that simple and mindful lifestyle kept him strong in a way many younger folks admire. If you're not a fan of sweet bean soups, there are other ways. Try making Mexican-style black bean soup, or toss them into a salad with avocado, tomato, and a splash of lime juice. Delicious, anti-inflammatory, and amazing for anyone with knee arthritis or bone weakness. Do you have a healthy black bean recipe? Share it with me and with others in the comments. If you found this part helpful, share the video with your loved ones. And hit subscribe to Wellness Unfolds, because the sixth type of bean might just be the key to easing chronic joint pain. Mung beans. Tiny but mighty. Mung beans might be the natural remedy your knees are craving every day. I once asked a 75-year-old patient of mine, have you ever felt your knees get lighter in just a few weeks without taking meds? She smiled and said, sweetie, it wasn't the medicine, it was my mung bean porridge. Mung beans may seem like just a cooling summer dish, but they're packed with fiber, plant protein, and natural enzymes that help detox and reduce inflammation from within. Mung beans have a cooling nature, which makes them perfect for older adults with knee pain caused by internal heat, chronic inflammation, or a burning sensation in the joints. A small study in India found that seniors who ate mung beans 3 to 4 times a week and walked lightly reported a significant drop in knee pain after 8 weeks compared to a control group. That's because flavonoids and isoflavones in mung beans offer gentle anti-inflammatory effects, regulate blood sugar, and boost joint strength. They're easy to prepare. You can make a thin porridge, a soup, or a veggie stew with mashed mung beans. If you prefer something cooler, try blending cooked mung beans with banana and a few almonds. What I call a knee joint smoothie. Refreshing and full of calcium and plant protein. How do you usually cook mung beans? Leave a comment and share how you care for your knees every day. And if someone you love comes to mind, a parent, an aunt, or an older friend, share this video with them. Make sure to subscribe to Wellness Unfolds so you won't miss the final type of bean. A surprising one with powerful healing benefits for your joints. Edamame. A small handful of edamame each day might be the secret to staying steady on your feet after 65. I remember a patient, Grace, 66 years old. She used to complain about persistent knee pain, especially in the mornings. She had tried everything: calcium, fish oil, painkillers, with little result. After one visit, I suggested a simple change: add soybeans to her diet, specifically edamame, which is rich in natural isoflavones. 3 months later, she came back smiling. Doctor, I just climbed 2 floors without holding onto the handrail. Soybeans, especially boiled edamame, are a great source of isoflavones, plant compounds that mimic weak estrogen and help balance hormones. This is especially helpful after menopause, when bone density tends to drop rapidly, increasing the risk of osteoporosis and joint pain. Soybeans are also packed with calcium, magnesium, and plant protein, the trio your body needs to rebuild bone, especially in high-pressure areas like the knees and hips. They're easy to enjoy. Boil some edamame, sprinkle a bit of sea salt, and snack in the afternoon. Or stir. Fry with soft vegetables. Add to soups. All gentle on digestion and perfect for aging teeth. I recommend eating them 2 to 3 times a week to see clear benefits within 1 to 2 months. In the West, many people turn to synthetic estrogen when hormones get out of balance. But in my experience, natural sources like soy work better for many older adults. Fewer side effects and support from the inside out. What do you think about soybeans? Leave a comment and let me know. And if you found this video valuable, share it with an older friend who might need it. Don't forget to hit subscribe on Wellness Unfolds, because the next bean might be the most surprising of them all. Red lentils, the gentle warrior for achy knees. I call red lentils the gentle warrior for sore knees. Quiet, mild, and powerful, especially for seniors. Red lentils are easy to digest and don't cause bloating like some other legumes. Most importantly, they're rich in iron, a mineral that supports movement, prevents muscle soreness, and eases joint fatigue. When your body has enough iron, blood flows better, oxygen reaches your knees and joints, and healing becomes easier. One of my patients, a 93-year-old Indian American woman, still walks on her own and cooks breakfast every morning. When I asked her the secret, she smiled and said, "Do you know masoor dal? It's a traditional Indian red lentil soup. She eats it nearly every morning, warm, gentle on the stomach, and keeps her knees from creaking like they did in her 70s. It's simple to make. Take half a cup of red lentils. Rinse and cook in water with turmeric, ginger, and maybe a bit of shredded carrot. Once soft, season with a pinch of salt and fresh cilantro. A bowl of this soup doesn't just warm the belly, it powers your legs each morning. Have it for breakfast or a light afternoon meal. For older adults, this is a natural tonic that needs no prescription. If you'd like me to share the detailed recipe, drop a comment below. And make sure to subscribe to Wellness Unfolds for more gentle, powerful tips to live healthy, light, and long. So we've now explored 6 powerful beans, and each one brings something special. Lima beans and soy. Excellent for bone density thanks to high calcium and magnesium. Chickpeas and red lentils. Rich in protein, easy on digestion, and gently nourish your muscles and joints. Black beans, packed with antioxidants that fight knee inflammation. And edamame helps balance hormones naturally, a key but often overlooked factor in joint health after 60. If you ask me, Sam, which one should I eat? I won't pick just one. I'd say rotate them. Lima and lentils this week, chickpeas and edamame next. Think of it as rotating natural medicine. Your body will thank you for the variety. I've met hundreds of people over 60. And the ones who keep their knees strong aren't the ones chasing expensive pills. They're the ones living with simple, steady habits. A morning walk, a hot bowl of soup on a cold day, a warm salad with lima beans at noon. You see, true health in old age doesn't come from supplements. It comes from small, wise choices made every day. And if you've stayed with me this far, I believe you're ready to start making those choices. Before we close, I want to ask you something. Out of the 6 beans we talked about, which ones have you tried? Is there one that reminds you of your childhood? Or one you'd like to start tomorrow? Leave your comment below. I'd love to hear your story. And if this video helped you, please don't keep it to yourself. Send it to your parents, an old friend, or someone whose knees are starting to say, "I'm tired." This could be the gift of health you give them today. To stay connected, just hit subscribe and turn on the bell. Wellness Unfolds will be right here, walking with you, one gentle step at a time. Thank you for spending your precious time with me. From my heart, I wish you strength, joy, and I'll see you in the next video.